These folks are, let's be honest about what they are. They are the Fox News, Nazi Confederate death cult rump of the Republican Party. And their very existence is a slap in the face, not only to the healthcare workers on the front lines risking their lives every single day, but it's also a slap into the face to the people who are actually dying from this virus in disproportionate numbers, black and brown people. These aren't economically disenfranchised folks. These are small business owners. These are retirees. These are people who want their workers to be sent back to work, not themselves. It's a complete and utter farce. It's an AstroTurf farce. And also, I think it needs to be said, it's also unrepresentative of the Republican Party as a whole. I just saw a poll that said 70% of Republicans want a national stay-at-home order.
This person's appalling, utterly appalling, but he writes for The Nation, which is perhaps the most disgusting commie rag in any circulation in the United States. So he's a sports writer for it. So he's a sports writer for a commie paper. Good job. Everything that he says there is a vicious and stupid slander. And remember, he's talking about people who are trying to have their voices raised peacefully about government policies that increasingly the data does not support. The lockdown order, if you really look what's going on in Germany, if you really look what has happened, Sweden, for example, is saying that the model that they've done, that we were told Sweden's heading for catastrophe. False. Sweden is not in a catastrophe. It's doing better than most of the other major European countries that have been hit hard by COVID-19. Not doing as well as Finland, but Finland is like Liechtenstein. It's barely a country. It's got like 2 million people that live there, if that. Okay, fine. I got to find out. Just because I know someone's going to yell at me. What's the population of Finland? 5 million. Sorry. Okay, it's got 5 million people. But the truth is that Sweden, we were told, was going to have disaster because they were just doing more common sense. Be careful. No huge gatherings, but businesses can still operate. Wash your hands. The things that I've wanted us to do all along. Act like we're in a really, really bad flu season, take those kinds of precautions, and not act like everybody's about to die from bubonic plague if they leave their house. Everyone has to be on lockdown. So the people that are upset about this, I mean, he's now slandering them, saying that they want their workers to go. No, I know people who are small business owners here in New York and employees who want to go back to their jobs, who want to be able to function again and earn a living again. And for the attitude from some of these media elites to be, and they're not elite as in they're good, but, they think of themselves as better than other people. I just want to know what Dave Zarin would say to the 4,000 cars that showed up and waited in line for hours in Houston, Texas over the weekend for food bank assistance because they don't have any food and they don't have any money. 4,000 cars, probably some of them have at least a few people in them. Right? Probably folks might have shown up with their family members. What are those, or even if they're the families at home, how many individuals do you think those 4,000 cars are representing? And that's just one day in Houston, Texas. Right? You've got at least an average, let's say, 3 or 4 people that need food. What are we to make of all of this? I mean, when you're telling people that they have to wait in line for food because their business has been shut down by order of the state, and then you have smug libs telling them, shut up, peasant, go home, watch Netflix, accept it. You can't risk other people by having any individual freedom. You're not allowed to leave your home. You're not allowed to operate your business. I mean, the whole thing about it, these are people that want their workers to go. This guy doesn't know anything. I mean, people that write for The Nation are a joke and they're atrocious. So they're not intellectually worthwhile. They're not nice people. They're not decent people. I mean, The Nation is a trash heap. It's like Media Matters. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.